First kiss that you were okay with.
Hey.
Not like when you're, it happened. You laid back and you enjoyed it.
We don't talk about that. No, I was 8.
Yeah, Uncle Johnny, he
It would be Uncle.
I don't think uncles kiss.
We're
talking about molestation.
Be Uncle Jose.
More fingers, less lips with Uncle.
Be Uncle Jose.
First
I
one.
hate this episode.
First one was
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Guys on Drafts. Once again, it's your lovely host, Phil Pasquale, and I'm back at you again. How you guys doing today?
I want this marker. I'm trading markers with you.
Why?
I just like this one better.
Blue is for a boy.
Yeah.
And orange is for Phil.
Okay, whatever. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, I'm having a fan freaking time.
what?
I'm just trying to throw
What's
off.
going on,
feel like
guys?
this-
Hey, guys, what's up?
Listen,
There's been 2 showstoppers already in the first
I'm trying.
35
What's up?
seconds.
I just
let me
said
tell you
what's
what's
up.
going around.
trying to
All
throw-
right,
Anyways.
so
What a great intro.
Yeah, what a great intro. Before we spin the wheel, just want to give a shout out to our partners, Aura. Aura.
Thanks for
I
sponsoring.
see you. I feel you.
Hope you're
All right.
sponsoring.
Are you tired of constantly getting spam phone calls to the point where you don't want to even answer your phone anymore?
Yeah, let me check to see. I probably have a few.
I hate that.
Yeah, within the last 2 or 3 days, I already have 2 spam calls that I just let go to voicemail because who wants to deal with that?
It's really easy to set up, so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. You get everything at one affordable price.
Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so you can focus on other things.
That's right, Rocky. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit from your private information, or you can go to aura.com/guys to start your 2-week free trial. Also linked below in the description. Once again, that is aura.com/guys, linked below in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah, sponsor us though. Rocky, spin that. Well, do we want to talk about what we did last week? We didn't even mention.
Well, and I feel like you should tell us what we're doing this week.
Yeah.
don't you?
No. We'll do it after the wheel.
This
We
is-
want to do it before the wheel?
This is an intro.
No,
for
you can
the
do it,
agent.
but-
No. Let's do it
This is
after
a
the
good
wheel.
intro.
Wheel first.
We'll do it after
Wheel
the
first.
wheel.
No, what?
Why
What? We've never done the wheel first.
Yeah, but what does it
now it's
matter?
a wrinkle.
It's a day for. It's a new day.
I guess-
Last week we
Yeah,
did
go
what?
ahead. Go ahead.
We didn't put it out yet because we had
You
little
gotta be
snafu with the
progressive.
technical, but it'll be
Technical
out. It
difficulties.
will be out before this episode. So if you're watching this, you probably have seen, or you should go check out the what was your draft? The dares.
Yeah.
The
Things you would do on a dare.
Things you would do on a dare draft.
Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, was it a draft.
Oh, it was a doozy.
Listen, and I had a lot of picks selected for Mark. Like I had picks
Yeah.
in there that I had to erase.
We had to
For
take-
Mark.
we had to
which
take
is
Mark
probably
picks.
why I duplicated and sent you guys the
That's
list
probably
like
what
5
happened,
times.
I
yeah.
wanted to come, but some people here with sissy immune systems didn't want it to happen.
I just looking out for the wealth and health.
That's
Wealth.
ridiculous.
I said wealth.
Got
Wealth,
sick anyways.
wealth,
You know what?
wealth.
I'm gonna stop talking.
I fended off Flu B like the goddamn gladiator that I am,
Can't say the same for myself.
and
I think you're more
never
of a
ended
Viking.
up sick. I am more of a Viking. I can't wait for the DNA test to come back. That's why we got it. I'm
No,
I
betting
don't know,
99%.
Gladiator seems like the wrong
like
part of
that
the
film.
world.
Yeah.
It's like that plankton.
Maybe an SS agent is kind of what I'm thinking. Is it
1%
How's an
evil,
SS
99% hot
German,
gas.
like with the Hitler, the
Get
Nazis?
the fuck out of here.
No, Vikings. They don't
No,
shower.
he's an SS agent, I think.
They don't groom.
He's
Anyways,
pushing this SS
How
agent
about
thing.
how about we spin?
Spin that
Oh
wheel.
man, I don't have the sound effects on. It loses something without the sound. Phil, you're going first, man.
Boom, it
First
worked.
in your own draft.
You're riding a 2-week first
Daddy
streak
got the
there.
touch. I hit 2 bets on Hard Rock. Man.
Whoa.
Booyah.
Oh. Nothing huge.
All
though. I
right,
can't hit
looks
those
like
big
Mark,
numbers.
you are
I'm gonna
going
do-
second.
All
Staying
right.
after it.
I'll go last. It's fine.
For a second week in a row?
Yeah. Ever since we changed to this format, I'm getting stinkers.
Yeah,
karma.
it's true. You're going last. I got third, and let's
For what?
I don't know.
For
let's
waiting so
see
much?
what
Something you're doing.
we're going for as far as
Reset
wild
that
card.
wheel.
So what are we drafting?
I'm gonna send it to you guys right now.
Oh shit! I gotta pull that out of my pocket.
All right, so let's
Wow,
go.
God
and
forbid you have to pull something out of your pocket.
My bank card.
and
I just gotta take a group chat.
and the wild card. It goes to Rock.
He's
So
very
I
too
get the wild
excited.
card.
Yeah, I
Hey.
got too
Too
excited.
excited, right?
I feel like that's just a picture. I think he spins it and then he quick brings up his camera and it's just a screenshot.
Hold on.
You might be onto something.
Okay, you know what?
Well,
The
if you
notes
guys
app
keep
is
falling for it, then
taking
you know,
too
we'll
long
keep doing
to
it.
send here, so I'm just gonna copy
Uh-oh.
and paste. Hey guys,
So what could we possibly think this draft about? In fact, we actually are doing a new thing. We're giving our teams names before we know what the draft is. I, for one, am team Phil Stradamus.
What is it? Phil Stradamus?
Phil Stradamus. I might change that. I'm not too sold on it.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
doesn't sound
festive. I'm team ho ho ho.
maybe if I send it to you guys one at a time.
Oh, you're
I
guessing-
didn't
you're guessing
name my
it's
team yet,
Christmas?
so now I got to name it real quick.
I'm gonna guess this draft is about ways to go to jail.
Oh, that's why.
So I'm gonna say team
I had it as a collaboration.
team lock 'em up.
Team lock 'em up.
Ways to go to jail draft.
What? That wouldn't be bad.
That wouldn't be bad.
All right, here we go.
This is my homage to Phil.
And it is sent, boys.
My
There you go.
team is Big Nick energy here.
That's
So
okay,
Dude,
you
I just
know?
want to bother you again one more time.
Well, mission accomplished.
All right, so moments we love draft.
All right, my
You'll
team
see
name
this
plays.
graphic on screen now. Okay, what is? I have questions already.
Oh, of course. You're always gonna have questions.
I do
Why-
too. So explain what you mean by moments we love.
I don't.
Oh,
You know,
come
if you
on.
can't
I mean, that
understand
part's
that,
explainable.
I mean,
simple, right?
that's, yeah.
No. I want to get into like a glimpse into
All right,
the
Jake,
mind
how
of
about
Phil.
this? How about this? How about this? Why don't you tell me what you think it means?
I have no idea
Let's
because
break it down.
Phil is like you're an enigma wrapped in a
That's
riddle.
not an enigma. It's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty sure.
What does it mean to you, Rocky? Asshole.
I looking at the
Look at
selections.
the title. Look at the title.
Yeah,
What does it mean?
It normally would mean to normal
That's what
people
it means.
things that are good, things that we
Moments
love.
that we love.
I'm looking at like some of your things
gotta
you've written
start-
down.
Listen, you gotta start being honest with yourself. That's what you gotta do.
No, some of these things, I don't think anybody should love them.
I have a real
No.
chance of looking like a
If you don't love
big
these
asshole
things,
with this draft.
if you don't love these things, there's something wrong with you, or you just don't know how to be honest
This
with
is
yourself.
this is a good, yet again, Phil. You cooked. This is another good list, and I'm excited to
Rocky
get into
just
this
hates
draft.
my list because they're not like 20 names of guys that played in the league. You know, so Rocky likes.
So who goes first?
Phil.
Is it me? Oh, that sucks. I didn't even think of a team name yet.
All right, man. I like this list, man. You got some ones that hit home. You got some ones that
Number 17 is funny.
I don't know what that is. I gotta look.
you got some in here that are a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
to be
like number
honest.
17.
That's right.
To
Number
be honest.
15.
I mean, you gotta have a certain type of personality.
Burger
Some
King
of these
foot
wouldn't
fungus.
work for type A. Some of them wouldn't work for type B.
listen, it's all
There's
about-
a clear divide here.
Look at this.
Let's explore our feelings in
psychoanalysis.
our the caverns. Number one. What am I
All right,
going
what
with? Number
comes
one.
off the board first?
I know what I would take number
There's a
one.
very narcissistic one, right
Oh,
off the
yeah,
bat.
that's great,
That
too.
is like, I mean, that's 100%.
Yeah, and that's what I'd go with. It won't be there when it's my turn, so. Actually, yeah, I should probably think about what I'm going to take since my
If
my
he
pick will
doesn't
be
take it,
gone.
I mean, I think I got to go to slam dunk and hope that my second pick, which is a little bit more touchy feely,
All right.
is
Hold
there.
on. I hate to say it, but I'm going with being right.
Yeah, you son of a
Number
bitch.
one overall.
Yeah.
Just like to be nothing like just finding out. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, that ruins relationships for me. I have to be right.
No, I don't have to be right.
It's hard
But
for
what-
me to know.
but when
Finding
you-
out I am
Yeah.
is just statistics.
Oh, that's fair. I thought about this the other way around, just like, or not the other way around, but just like it's just happening.
And
all the time.
another great one on here would
It's
have
a
been
moment I love.
that feeling
That
feeling
moment?
of watching somebody else
Realize you're
that you're right. Oh, dude, it's
Like,
like,
it's pretty close.
do you masturbate after that? I do.
I
I
don't.
mean, you have
I
to.
don't.
Oh, dude,
But-
talk about the triple whammy. It's amazing.
Triple? What's the? How do
Being
you get to
right.
the- okay.
Being right. Then watching somebody realize that you were right.
And then ejaculation.
And then
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Baby batter in a napkin. It's take a nap. It's a fucking perfect day.
Ah, man, that is gold.
Absolute perfect day. All right, you
What's
know
my
what?
team name?
You took that, so now I feel like I can take a bit of a I can take a bit of a wild card. I think that one should have come off the board first. I'm gonna say number 18, man. Watching someone watch something you love. I think
That's good.
I think that's such a great feeling because then you have that companionship
Rocky's a
and
big
that
time.
acceptance of something that you love.
I think everybody likes that.
Yeah.
For the most part, most people.
Watching someone watch something you love.
Yeah, so like a show or a movie or like a
Showing
music
something to
group you
somebody
like.
they've
you know.
never seen that you love.
And they
So
also
like any
love
movie-
it, or they just watching
any
it with
movie-
Well,
you?
you're watching them. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
turns bad if they don't like it. It hurts.
Yeah, I guess that's where I'm
But-
trying to go.
But that's you're thinking about the dark side.
Yeah.
But showing it to them is very exciting.
Yeah, because they're like,
Because you think they're going to love it.
oh, do you like this?
Or lie to you about loving it because you care so much.
True. Okay. A second round pick for me personally, but
Nah, this is a good one. This was maybe Mark's finest first round pick
He
ever.
says this all the time.
Every draft.
Well, I mean, I don't say it all the day, like every day with Mark, because most of his first round picks are shit.
Okay, there you go.
There's been a shit
This-
pick in the first round for a solid
Oh no,
4 months.
There's been your first round are littered with shit. Like it's literally like a bird, like
So-
a flock of seagulls above a head. That's how much shit.
Great band.
Box
I
of
would love to watch someone that I love watching Flock of Seagulls.
So I feel
Okay.
like there's a clear number one that nobody picked.
Band Zach.
Let's get into
Here.
your mind. Huh?
And I think because like where I'm going to go with this is
be weird,
I
right?
can't imagine much being better, especially at the time that it happened to you.
Prostate
And-
exam.
I mean, maybe you like that, Mark. I don't know. You probably have had that, right?
Prostate? No, I've never had my
So
prostate checked.
I mean, a first kiss, like that
First
is
kiss.
a beautiful thing. That's the kiss that every other kiss in your entire life is measured against. That's
if it's
it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it's
well,
good.
I mean, it's me, so of course.
yeah,
it's
but do you
good.
love it in the
Well,
moment?
you're not
Like, what if it's
kissing
bad?
yourself.
No, in the moment, you're so overjoyed. You know?
boy.
Yeah, I mean, you were probably what, 17 and a half, I'm guessing? Were you going into your senior year, or was it
Yeah, how old
summer
were
of
you
your
first
senior
kiss?
year?
What about, I want to know about your first kiss. What was his name? Where was it?
It's 2023. It
Was
could have been a
Prohibition
boy.
still around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you wearing a suit or
No, I
top
was
hat
not.
off?
I was not wearing a suit.
I think I was like 16, probably.
16.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Late
was high school.
bloomer, huh?
Wow.
yeah.
That is late.
I'm legitimately trying to remember
wait.
how old I was.
Sorry.
It's a while
Yeah,
ago.
when I had my first kiss, I bought a donut for 2 cents.
I'm thinking not first
I
kiss.
gave
I'm
it to him.
thinking
He
like
broke it in half.
the longer kiss that
what?
babies come from.
What?
I'm thinking something else.
Oh no, I'm
You're talking
talking
about
about
sex,
first
okay.
kiss. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about legitimate first kiss.
No,
so
if
what
I
was
talking
that?
about that, I would have put
So
some.
what was that, 15?
I accidentally got kissed in elementary school by like a girl.
No,
but
I'm
that
talking.
doesn't
Come
count.
on.
That doesn't.
What do you
Yeah.
mean
I think
accidentally got kissed?
everybody's done
Like, she,
that
like-
though.
Was it
Kind
your
of
teacher?
assaulted me.
She was being aggressive.
No, it was a
All right.
girl that had a crush on me.
Yeah, that's not the same thing, though. Yeah, I'm talking about when you
probably middle school, 8th grade,
Okay, so first kiss. How about you guys?
maybe 9th grade. I don't
first
know.
kiss like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
What?
kiss that you
I don't
were
think those
okay
count,
with.
though.
8.
Not like when you were, it happened. You
No,
laid
no,
back
no.
and
We
you
don't talk
enjoyed
about-
it.
We don't talk about that. No, I was 8.
Yeah, Uncle Johnny. He
Yeah.
yeah.
It would be Uncle.
Why do you have an uncle? I don't think uncles kiss.
How about
We're
you?
talking about molestation. I
Be
don't
Uncle
think they kiss.
Jose.
More fingers, less lips with Uncle.
Be Uncle Jose.
First
I hate
one,
this episode.
first one was 5 years old with a friend of a family.
I think
But
you
the
are
first,
full
the
of
first
shit.
one that wasn't. No,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
that doesn't
it was-
count. Kissing cousins, that's...
Yeah, because I'm talking about
Whoa.
like
Not-
the first kiss you
not
went
going
in
to
for,
Alabama.
like the first kiss
Like the
you
true first
you
kiss.
planned out. That was
Yeah.
Christina Ennis,
Wait, what?
and it was 6th grade.
Do you name
yeah,
drop
6th
somebody
grade
just
here
now?
too.
Yeah,
So
why'd you
I
name
feel
drop?
like
She's probably dead.
I feel
Facebook
like
or
sixth
what?
grade.
She may not even be alive anymore. Come on.
We should go to her estate sale.
Yeah, we
We
should.
dropping names?
Maybe
We
that's where I
drop
got my
names.
engagement ring. We don't know.
I think 6th grade is like that
The kiss of
benchmark.
death.
That's when everyone gets really curious
Yeah, I
about
mean,
that.
yeah,
If your
6th grade,
your
yes.
balls drop,
Listen,
yeah.
had I been kissed before? Yeah, but like
Yeah.
that did, like it was like that.
The one that's
kissing-
actually, like, planned out, the one that,
kissing
like, you had the
cousin. Yeah, but
butterflies
this was
in the
like
stomach.
I'm going in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you bought her a bag of chips,
Bobby,
some soda.
you got my
took
back?
the- yeah.
Going in.
Bobby.
You go to
Bobby.
the, you go to the high school football
Bobby was
game.
my best friend in 6th grade.
Okay.
Bobby.
Bobby Dorda.
Stop name dropping.
I like the name. I like the
so
name.
Stop
ridiculous.
name drop people, man. They got lives.
Bobby Dordo.
They've got grandkids at this point.
That's great. Well, he's not doing anything nefarious. He's
No,
just
he's
backing up his
my
guy.
bag. He's my wingman.
Hey, I don't think being Rocky's wingman back when he was a juvenile delinquent is something that you want on your resume.
I
Look
think
at
it
the guy
is.
now.
I think it is.
Look at the guy.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they're not.
Staple to the community.
I'm sure they're not friends now.
2017 Man of the Year. Chick-fil-A mogul.
Yeah, but back when
This guy.
Bobby was running around with Rocky, it wasn't that though, and that's when he was
but
friends with
Bobby
Rocky.
seen something in him that he didn't see in himself.
Listen, I was always giving off that big Nick energy. You know what I'm saying?
You
All right, you gotta
right?
stop that, man. It's not good.
It is good.
Okay,
You
my
don't
turn,
realize
huh?
how good it is. Peeps, somebody's going to mention it in our comments. And you guys are going to run with it. Tonight, when you guys go home, you'll probably say it.
I'm not going to say it.
All right, well, if it's free, it's me. Team lock him up in the first round's going with not paying for something.
You know, to me,
You
that
know,
was,
that does track because I've heard that about you, actually. You know,
So
that's
not
like the
pay-
third
so
time
you
I've heard
like-
that about
you
you.
like to steal.
First
You
of all,
like
who's-
to steal.
I do. I love a steal.
You like to... No, you like to steal.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
don't.
you like to not
I
pay
don't,
for
I don't
things.
think I've actually ever like committed like petty
Is
theft or
that,
anything
or
like that.
that's what I wrote it as.
No, I think
Oh.
not paying for something. I took it as like somebody buys you a meal.
No, I
Yeah.
took it as...
oh,
Yeah.
that's what I took it as too.
Yeah.
Oh
Stealing.
no, well, I mean, I guess
Like, you're a thief.
it's
Oh,
up to the
shit.
interpreter, but I didn't think about it.
Listen,
as that.
Literally,
Damn.
anytime I talk to somebody about you, they mention, oh, he likes a good deal. Like, seriously, it's like, it's up there.
I like being right. I like. I don't know. I like getting.
Yeah.
I like the advantage. What
This
can I
is
say?
one of those
Just
ones
like
for
if I
me-
can like get like people don't like trading with me in fantasy football for the same reason. Like I like getting a steal.
When I met your mom on Saturday, she mentioned it, actually.
That I like to
You
not
like
pay
a
for
good deal.
things.
You've always been a saver.
For me, this
Hey,
is one of those ones
I'm
that
frugal.
was this is uncomfortable for me. I don't like other people paying for my stuff, no matter how expensive it is, because it makes me feel like I'm not a man. Like I can't provide. I'm not making my own money. I'm
I feel
not
that way,
buying my
too.
own way. You know what I mean? Like it's like somebody else's.
I'm
is,
thinking about this in more of like
giving you charity.
Some-
And
somebody
like,
like-
stealing it, he's thinking, right?
No, I
Yeah.
think like if somebody gets you a meal, it's like, oh, like that's nice, and then you get to return the favor, and then it's just like a friendly little thing.
Well, then
But,
you're
like,
really not getting it for free.
Expect,
but I think,
I'm trying to
I
say
think,
here
um,
that if you don't pay for something that you expected to pay for something, it's like, wow, I liked that. That's what that pick is for me.
so deep.
Like
huh?
when Rocky sends us like free Chick-fil-A coupons and stuff like that. I'm like, what? You don't think I can't fucking afford a chicken sandwich, Rocky? Like,
All right,
no,
so
I'll take a chicken
what's the
sandwich.
deal?
That's
Listen,
called
chicken sandwiches are
insecurity.
expensive nowadays.
That's
so
called
I'm just trying to
insecurity,
help out. Trying to help out a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I'll take a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
All right, so see now when you guys say, look, I'm not a man because I didn't buy this,
I didn't say
then
that.
that's insecurity.
No,
If
Mark
I-
said that.
If I get a free BOGO
That's not
chicken sandwich,
insecurity.
I
That's
get
not
the free
insecurity.
BOGO chicken
My
sandwich.
dad-
I
my
feel
dad
like
was-
I need to earn my keep.
My dad was the kind of guy that liked to buy it for people. Like when he loved you, he bought, you know,
Yeah.
hey, let me get you a drink. So like that's
I
been
just think-
always my energy because like I
I
admired my
feel like
dad for it.
if
I'm the
it's
same
in
way.
a-
I'm
if-
the one who buys.
You know what?
I think the world goes round. I think if you don't pay for something,
It's
this
not
time,
always like that. I think if it's understood
Yeah.
like that, I'm going to be with these people again in this situation and I'm going to be able to reciprocate. And yeah.
And I feel like if
But-
I'm perceived as pinching pennies, I usually buy like big ticket items with that stuff that I save up. So
So what you do is you let other people pay for you, and then you buy big things for
There you go.
yourself.
That's
This is what I'm
no,
getting.
do it.
No,
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
getting
like-
right here.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, that's not true. I mean, I've bought I bought a TV for somebody last year. I bought like AirPod Pros for somebody.
What else have you bought, people? Zach?
I don't know.
what are you buying?
I bought myself a tattoo.
What are you buying for
I like it.
Samara and Bagel and the other cat?
Well,
What's the
Biscuit?
other cat's name, by the way?
kiwi.
Biscuit.
Bagel and Kiwi.
Those are my kids. I love those
That
kids.
is good.
All right.
That's good.
I like
So yeah,
getting
not
some.
paying for something. I
No,
like
I
not
like
paying
getting
for
some for
something.
free,
It's
too. I
sweet
do.
treat, and you know, hey, Rocky's right. When you can find a deal, you should take the deal. Always look for a deal.
Okay.
You should always live below your means.
All
I
right.
live by
TED
that.
Talk over? Got it.
I'm waiting
All
for
right.
somebody else to take a pick, man.
I'm waiting
feeling-
to pick. So
feeling
yeah, I
there.
mean, you're saying somebody help him. Let me see. That's a good one. There's a lot of good ones left, guys. No, that's not cool. Not all at once, boys.
now sit in this.
I'm trying to see where you're going with this. This is your list. I feel like you should know your second pick.
Why? I don't. I just make the list. It's just a stream of consciousness, and then I go to sleep.
And then I go to sleep.
I do. I literally do it
You
right before I go to bed.
recharges.
There's a lot of pressure that it takes off us not having to
You know
come
what?
up with picks.
Compliment from a hot chick. It's a great moment.
That's an early round.
When was the last time that happened?
You'd be surprised.
Well, my
Oh, no,
wife says
like
I look handsome
I
every
actually
day.
am calling you like when. Like I like to know the day, the hour, and the
I'm not doing that.
the day.
Then I have to explain.
and maybe who
things.
the girl was.
Well, Phil, if this is a moment you love, you definitely remember.
yeah.
Oh,
if
I
you
remember.
loved
I'm
it.
not saying I don't remember. I'm just not
and
divulging.
you immediately went to a hot chick, but I feel like it could be more open than that.
Not for me.
That could have
Maybe
been
for you.
You would like a compliment from either side.
No, I mean,
I
when a
do-
gay guy compliments you, I mean, that's nice.
That's like
I mean,
honesty
it's
in
not
some
not
ways.
nice.
Honestly, in some ways,
In
it's
some
a
ways
higher
it's better. Yeah,
compliment.
it's like this
Yeah,
guy?
because he's like
This guy with like the tailored pants and the vest and these nice shoes
Yeah.
is saying
he
to me,
knows
oh, yeah, that's
he knows
nice.
what is good looking.
He's got tailored pants and nice shoes on. You're trying to say that's
Nice
I'm,
shoes.
I'm just trying to
Stretch.
somehow
Nice shoes are-
pin
They're,
this.
they're shoes.
I do got nice socks on
I do
today.
think though, if a guy compliments you, it's almost like more respect because like it takes more.
No, gay guy.
I think even like if I was like, hey, like I was like, oh, like
Well, I
hey,
think.
nice outfit.
Listen,
today.
I think that
Right?
was assumed with him.
Well,
Any guy
now
that
he's
gives
calling
him a
you gay again.
compliment.
I just
Yeah,
think-
I mean, don't you?
no.
Because you know the
No, I mean like
The guy
super,
cruises.
like, really metrosexual gay guy is what I'm talking about. Like really like
I think,
fashion
I think if
forward.
a straight guy compliments you, it's like it had to been a really. They're not just doing it because they want to. It's
That's
like
true.
it was like a.
there's
Like
nothing
they
in it
noticed
for
they're,
them.
Hey man, like yeah, exactly, like hey man, like that's a dope shirt. Or
Let
like,
me
hey,
ask you a
like,
question: Is
That's
that
true.
is that
That's
how you
true.
get free
You know.
stuff? Like
I didn't
you,
hear what you
hey
said,
man,
but
I
I'll
love
put it.
your man, I love your boy. Those
I love your-
pants are
Love your
working.
ass.
I love your work
Those
on
pants
Tinder.
are working on you right there in the crotchal region.
Hey, you guys know
Hey,
I'm
how
right.
about you, Ben? How about you buy me a drink?
No.
You guys know I'm right.
So no. What you're saying is right, but it's like super dependent on who it's coming from. You get what I'm saying?
Like what?
There
what do you
are
mean?
people that compliment just to blow smoke up your ass.
Not just that.
Yeah, but I think you
like,
can tell though.
if a guy says, "Hey man, I like your outfit," and then you hate the way that guy dresses, maybe I don't like this outfit that much. Then
I guess
know?
that could be true. Yeah, I just don't look into it that much. I just think like if somebody is outwardly, giving you a compliment, that like they, like why are they? You know what I mean? It's just like, it takes
yeah, but I
courage.
think like this example is I'm not thinking. It's just somebody gave you a compliment and it feels good.
And they were a hot chick.
Hot chick too. Big difference.
Let's get back to that.
Big separator. Yeah, not hot chick. I mean, okay, thanks. Creeping me out, dude.
But if it's a hot chick, you're like,
hot chick. It's like,
"Ooh."
yeah, it's like, oh, still got the magic touch.
So where are we
good.
on the hot meter, 0 to 10? How hot are we talking? Where it feels good.
Where it feels good, I think 7 and above.
Well, I think
Seven above,
if it's a
that's
hot
fair.
chick, then you're already talking in like the 7 to 10 range, right?
all right.
Well, yeah.
Then that
Well, he's saying where does it feel like? Because a 6 is technically above average, but you know,
technically.
So I, mean,
don't think you're feeling
like,
great.
Are you
You
feeling
feel
good
like-
about that? Or
feel
you're
like
like
I should get a
You're like,
compliment.
yeah, no shit. Like, come on. Obviously,
you're asking. I'm just answering.
nice.
It feels good though. Don't lie. It feels good.
Oh,
you
sure,
know?
sure does. Yeah.
No, yeah,
Come on.
sure.
I
So you don't
honestly,
like
I'll
it?
say,
Where's my hug? Where my hug at? Guy?
I'll say any compliment from really
Any compliment
anybody
feels
is
good, but hot
yeah.
chick definitely puts it up a notch.
And then you can
Maybe
take
not
one
for
out-
me as much.
Yeah, because you don't like girls.
No, more because like I'm kind of like, all right,
'Cause
what
they're
do
all
you
like
what do you
14.
want?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but how much do you
Someone
want?
How
always
much do you
wants
think
something
I'm
from
worth?
Yeah. How much?
I'm not looking to be a sugar daddy.
No.
You know,
Okay.
it's a little different.
Okay. Who's 2?
Sounds like you should probably stop going to strip clubs then. Is what it sounds
Who's
like
number
to me.
2?
I'll be honest. Like
That's me.
one
Marcus.
time in my entire life, lost a dare and had to go.
Topless bar is not a strip club, Mark.
Huh?
Don't
No,
tell
I'm
him
talking
that.
to him. Oh,
What are you
you're
gonna tell him?
saying-
WWE 's not real?
He only goes to topless bars.
What's
Got
next?
it.
Santa
Yeah.
Claus doesn't
Well,
exist either?
No.
What's he going to tell
You're
him?
queuing him up.
All right, let's see.
I want to
Number
know
2.
how many times Mark has gone, and I want to know how long it'll take him to count.
I've been to
that
more
high.
in one night than you've been apparently your whole life.
Oh yeah,
And now
no,
if I
Get
go
in the
to-
rafters.
this
it
is a
was-
true story. I lost a bet and had to go. That's true.
Oh God.
Oh,
How
no,
about
he
you?
had. I know.
Have you been?
He had to keep his eyes open too.
Have you been? No. I'm
I
not
haven't.
saying I'm not. Like I'm a
Can you
human
believe
being.
They gave me dollar
listen.
bills. I don't ever touch
No,
dollar
come on,
bills.
listen. I'm a human being. I get the allure.
Yeah.
I
You
just
said
don't
to a
think.
strip club or
Yeah.
to a topless bar.
You mean
No,
I
it was a
can't-
strip club.
I
full-
can't fold these
but it's just
hundreds
like
into planes
I
and
wouldn't
throw 'em
want
on
like
stage? I have to handle
I don't want that.
physically?
Like I don't like. What are you gonna do? You know.
I've
You
never been.
don't take a movie home with you.
Just the one in GTA when I was
Watch
a wee
it.
lad.
Okay, so you did go.
To the virtual one at GTA 4 when I was
Everybody
like 12.
went to the one at GTA 4.
Yeah, I mean, come on, what are you doing?
And he punched the stripper.
All right. What do you got? What do you got for us, Mark?
All right, let's see.
GTA
Number
4.
2.
Throwback.
All right, taking too long, bro.
I think getting home from work is a great moment,
Damn
right?
it, that was gonna be mine. Yeah.
You get home from work. It's been a
hate your
tough
job.
day. You get home from work. You get through the door. You fix yourself your second drink, and it's just
The first one's on the ride home. What?
exactly.
Or
It's
on
just
the
it's a
shift.
great time.
Yeah, you can't be over the limit if you finish it as you get it home.
Have you seen the size of his beers? He's over the limit. Three drinks in.
Barrels.
Oh man.
Oh, number 8 is great because it's just good.
Okay, so who's third?
Yeah, it's me. I'm trying to think here because like that. Honestly, legitimately, I didn't think Mark was going to choose that because
Why?
well, he
Mark
only
is
works.
not an animal, you know?
No, he only works like 3 days a week. So like, I mean,
But
how sick of work can he be for the love of God?
So here's the funny thing. I love this argument. I love getting in this argument with people. I fit an
you
entire
done
work.
got him cranked up.
I fit an entire work
unleashed
week.
the
Your
beast.
entire work
Hey,
week into 3
this is
days.
playing out exactly
do
how I
all
hoped.
your hours.
This
in
is
3
playing out
days.
exactly
You
how
think
I
that?
hoped.
So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. An entire work week in 3 days.
So you say.
So I'm going to go with this is like I think a strong second for me.
Of course.
I think it kind of plays into what Phil's number one was,
Which
right?
What was it again? Oh, yeah.
It's
Number 17.
it kind of plays into the same emotional spot, like being right and then fixing something. Man, you walk away, you feel like a man.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
know.
Yeah, it's good to feel like a man.
Yeah, you know what it is. Maybe the
You know what
team
it
at my
is.
store. Maybe
Yeah.
my wife is like, "Dang, this guy's
Hey,
got
this is
no.
not working.
This guy's got a snowball's chance in hell of fixing this." And then you
no.
do fix it.
Yeah. You're
like, yeah.
And you're like, yeah, how about that? You see I fixed that?
Does that happen to you?
Yeah.
See, to me, this feels like a privilege pick. It feels like you're not used to fixing things,
Yeah.
so you're
Like in my
"Oh,
house,
look
it's
at
like
this."
I like Phil. No, daddy will fix it. I
Holy
always
shit!
fix it.
If you stir
It's not
the
like they don't
chocolate in the
believe-
milk,
they
it
believe
turns
I'm
into
gonna fix
chocolate milk. It's
I mean,
crazy.
but you know, like what are you fixing at your house?
everything,
Everything. What do you
absolutely
You
everything.
know, what are you fixing?
Air conditioner goes down, you're fixing
Everything?
it.
Yeah, I don't think you're
A-
fixing
A
everything.
socket,
I,
a
right, yeah, I don't have a
socket
checkbook to
malfunctions.
just,
I don't believe you're fixing an AC. I don't think you're fixing an AC.
Oh,
I don't even know
100%
where
it depends.
Fixing
It
it is,
depends. Yeah, I mean, there obviously
you change a
there's-
filter. Maybe you're not fixing an
Oh,
AC.
you change
No,
the
no.
filter.
Get 'em,
Come on,
Rocky.
dude, my
I've-
daughter changed the
Get
filter.
'em,
I fixed
Rocky.
ACs in 2 of the houses already.
It depends the extent.
And he was
of
on the
the
24-hour
repair.
shift when he did it.
He probably was. He was on call. But it depends on the extent. Yeah, you can fix.
Yeah,
I mean,
take
you can
off
fix
his-
a lot of things.
Yeah, you hit it with a hammer
Work
hard
on the
enough.
car.
No, car. Yeah, I get that.
do
No,
stuff like
cars.
that.
Cars are a thing that you can fix. I get that. Yeah.
I mean, you can
believe
fix
it.
an AC though too.
You
Depending on
can,
what
but
it
you
is.
can't. You can, but you can't.
Oh, I can. Well,
I'm saying
maybe.
like people can fix
He's
AC.
questioning
Hey,
your skill level.
That's
Phil.
fine.
No, I mean AC is like another level up. Like you change
Like
your
I
oil in
said,
your
it
car.
depends on the
You
extent.
change your brakes. That's
I fixed other
Mommy,
things on
are
the
you
car.
tearing-
I'm saying-
Are you
can
taking
look up
ductwork out
tutorials
of
and
your
what I'm
figure it
saying.
out.
A lot
No.
of guys
Yeah.
can like fix things in a car.
Yeah.
It takes another level to fix an AC.
Yeah,
No,
it
not
depends on what
necessarily.
you're
It depends
repairing,
on what
though.
you're repairing. You're not
Again.
tearing out ductwork. You're just troubleshooting the problem.
Listen, Mark, I know you can make the hell out of a desk, but I'm just questioning your AC.
Oh shit.
You can question whatever you want. I can
Desk
fix.
call
I
back.
tell you what. Next time you have a problem in your house that you can't fix,
I'm gonna
Have you
call
ever
Mark.
seen AC
call
in
me.
it?
I'll comment. I will fix
Listen,
it.
AC is a
All
mystery.
Four screws.
AC
but if
is
you
a
ever
mystery.
take off, it's
AC
I'm
is
not-
a mystery.
There are
to me.
limits. I'm not coming in. I'm not stirring the
But have you
creamer
ever
into your
fixed a
goddamn
relationship
coffee.
with your
I'm not
parents?
doing that shit.
there you go. That's what he said.
So, but have you ever fixed the relationship with your parents?
Yeah, good point.
All right.
Team
It's good
lock,
to fix things.
Team lock 'em up in the second round. I'm gonna go with. I just had it, now I lost it. I'm gonna go with finding the perfect position.
So what do you-
Good one. I almost
Explain.
went there.
What do you mean by position?
I think this to me is when you're trying to like
Apply
go
it.
to bed and you find the right spot and then you fall asleep.
That's one of them.
Phil, is that what you meant?
It was up for interpretation. I was hoping somebody would, be
Elaborate.
more interesting about it, but I guess
Nope, because when you find that
Perfect
sweet
position
spot,
to sleep,
ooh,
I
now
guess
can
is
go
great.
now I can get sweet dreams, and then you can fall asleep.
Very
So
docile,
there's plenty
very
of other ways to
docile,
get sweet
you know?
dreams too when you find the
Super-
perfect
very-
Oh
position.
boy, I found the right spot on my pillow. I can go to bed
is very
and
Mickey
have
Mouse
sweet
lips.
dreams.
I almost went so rare that I would be embarrassed about, and I held back, and I'm happy about that because I have a lot of respect for the
Okay.
good women in your lives.
Oh man,
you know?
now I
Okay.
can go to bed.
Oh, you can say whatever you want. You silly
no,
dog.
don't matter.
come on, come on. I think your wives are pretty special. Almost wife.
That's sweet.
I don't know how I feel about
So
that.
sweet.
Okay, let's see. Where are we going here in round 3? My name is Team Vanilla Sky.
It's a
I don't get
bad
it.
Tom Cruise movie, isn't it?
Huh?
Wasn't that a bad Tom Cruise movie?
Terrible Tom Cruise.
It was a
movie.
weird Tom Cruise
Yeah.
movie. I don't
Is that
know
what
if
the
it was
reference is?
bad. Yeah.
What's the? I don't get it though.
I don't want to give you a synopsis of the movie right now. I'm sorry. You can ask one of them though.
That's very.
He's
fair.
going to make you watch it tonight. And we go, oh, I got to watch Vanilla Sky.
And then I could find
Is
the
that on
perfect
Hulu?
position.
That'll be one that he likes.
Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Things that I love.
There's some stuff on here that I don't love, and I hope it doesn't follow me.
No, I
'cause
hope it does.
It would be disingenuous.
So I'm gonna go with unhealthy food while people sleep.
Yeah, I think
Really?
that's a pretty good
Yeah.
one. to
What
go
do you
with.
mean?
You
You
love
like
that?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't think like while people sleep matters to me.
Well, it's very specific. Well, who's the people? It's
It
your
kinda
freaking
fit-
cats.
I think that
So,
he's going for.
I live with humans as well.
He's not. He's
I live
not
with
getting
human.
judged when it happens.
he's
There's
not
no
like-
one there to
the-
judge him.
Yeah, you're just
Like
Oh,
when-
so
So
you're
you
saying
just get to
eat,
Yeah.
indulge.
eat bad food without judgment. Is
Yeah,
like
so
while
what's
like-
people sleep. I was hoping you could connect those dots.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I thought it was more so like so
Without
no
the
one else
finger painted
eats it
for you.
while, like no one else takes your food because they're asleep. It could be
No,
politics.
it's
Fuck
kind of
you.
like when
get
his
it.
family's around him, he's only eating 4 White Castles.
Yeah.
When it's midnight, he's going for all 10.
No, I get the
You know what I'm
judgment thing,
saying?
but
Like-
He's got a whole
I thought
sack.
it could have
He's
been
got
like
the sack
got
with
the
the
sack of
fries.
gas.
It's not, it's
And
not
he's
even
like,
that, but I
all
like,
right.
I like the picture you're painting.
Nobody around me.
It's just nice to eat
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit in peace.
Sir,
would
Not
you
be
like
the onions on
bothered.
those?
Not
Fine.
somebody being like, "Oh, well, you got more? Can I have some?"
that's what I'm talking about.
No, that's part of it.
Okay.
But part of it is also
Well,
like
you ridiculed me for a
having
second,
a-
so I want you to
didn't
apologize.
Ridicule. They ridiculed.
I want you to apologize.
Part of it is
them.
also like, I'm heating it up. You got to throw out like, oh, I barely ate today. You don't got to do that. Oh, man, I don't know. I didn't even eat since this morning. You know when you ate, you don't got to lie. You just heat it up.
Just go right in.
Eat. You feel, terrible about yourself.
Question for the panel: how do we feel about sharing food
No, listen.
What do you mean?
in general?
With who? With anybody?
Well, I
How
think
do you
all
feel
of us
about
have got
sharing
that
food?
friend that no matter what
I
you
don't have
buy,
friends.
they're like, how does that? Like they never ate the damn thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. We had a guy in our friend group that
Yeah.
you could be eating a French fry. Oh, what does
Oh,
it taste
yeah.
like?
Yeah,
Get
sure.
your
Yeah,
everybody's
sure.
got
Fucking
that.
hands out.
That
Buy a
guy
fucking
annoys the
fry.
hell out of me.
Yeah.
But if my wife wants a bite, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It does depend on who it is. My
Yeah,
wife. can
you're
get whatever
storing
she
it for
wants.
later. Yeah, you can have a bite, honey.
Were you guys always
Remember
like
that, we
that,
get
or
home.
did you change?
I was always like that. What do you mean, like dating before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always like that. I mean, what am I, an animal?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's hard for me to.
You're
share
an
food.
animal at
So
12
you're-
minutes.
you're-
Samara
piece of
wants
garbage,
to try
huh?
something. You're like, fuck off, get your own.
No,
Puss
no.
first.
No, but I think there.
First of all,
At
she
first,
pro- listen,
I think there's like a
Wow.
first of all,
very.
she probably bought it for him, and he still won't share it.
If only you guys knew what I bought for other people, you would not be saying this shit.
Well, that's really
I
bothers
think-
you, huh?
I think if you were to, you're telling me that if you get food, that I'll paint you a picture.
Please
It's
do.
food that you've had. It's food that they've had,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they want some of your food.
Oh, okay, all right. Dude,
What do
you
you-
got a very different perspective
say
on
about that?
issues.
What do you say about that?
Wait, say it again.
I mean, you
Then-
might do a trades,
my
a
thought-
little tradesy.
My thought at that point is, you know what the fuck this tastes like. You didn't order this
Okay,
on
good. Okay,
purpose.
okay.
Who is
and
this?
now you want some of mine?
Okay, good.
Who
you
is the
could have
person?
ordered this.
Okay.
Is
I
you
mean-
still talking about your wife?
Huh?
Well, he's just talking about
We-
people in general.
Now it makes more sense for your wife, right? Because like if she already knows, like
Yeah.
you order, she gambles on the menu, right? She's like, I'm so glad you're getting the sea bass. I love the sea bass, but I'm gonna get
Weird
Yeah.
pull.
this. I'm gonna get this swordfish, which is some weird fish that I didn't even know people could eat.
Where are
This
you
is-
eating?
This is,
At
this is a
buffets.
callback though, and he couldn't. He was like, swordfish. You can eat
Oh
swordfish.
yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about
that was
Holy
crazy.
shit.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna get more
That was
swordfish.
crazy. At a buffet of all places.
No, but the
too.
point is, like, she swings and
Oh,
misses.
wait, was that
now
at the
wants
Magic
to eat
game?
some of your shit.
I forgot
Yeah, I'm
about
not
that.
with you guys. I mean,
You're still gonna let her
I
eat your
just
shit?
think, I think in
Yeah.
general,
You're like, you swung and missed.
you're a dick, huh?
Now, I mean, You
I
order
think
something else then.
in general-
don't come over here.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
hungry.
just
I'm
give
not
her-
eating this.
I can order something else too if she can order. I mean, what's the big deal?
Like I'll share food. Like I want to start by saying like I will share food.
well, no, you started by
But
being
I think,
really upset about
but
it.
I think
so
I
let's
think in
start
my
with that.
brain, no. At the end of the day, like I'll share food, and
You
it
have
won't
to.
be like oh, yeah, he's finally sharing food. It's like I'll share food and it won't be weird.
I'll find out a
But
lot
I think
today.
like the very knee jerk reaction, like natural instinct of me is like, fuck, no, I don't want to share food with you.
I have
But
this
then
image now.
You know, I
Zach-
think he's the guy that,
Zach
like,
walking
as he's
through,
walking to the table with like your order and his, he's eating a nugget and saying that
No,
they,
that's not
they
true.
only gave
No,
you 7.
No,
No,
I,
that's
I
not
think
true. That's not
the
true.
image I have is him walking
That's
through
great
a
because
city.
I would never want that to happen to me.
Yeah,
a
no,
bunch,
that's-
past a bunch of homeless people. He's got an abundance of food. And he's like, "Fuck you!"
No, also not
He's
true.
like, "Look at this!" Is like crumbs are dripping down
I
his
just
face.
was
Get a job, Grouch.
I was raised to the food on your plate, and spend what you can.
Nah, I don't mind sharing food. I mean, not with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have friends, so I don't go out with friends. I
was
mean, I
hoping
don't.
you let that sit for a second before.
No,
you-
it's fine. I mean, my friends are my brothers, so obviously I don't mind sharing with my brothers.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
it's my wife. Like, I
Sorry to
don't know.
detour us, but I just had to. That
no,
was
it's good conversation.
something
I
was
never
thinking
feel
about.
like that's an issue.
To be honest, you detoured us so far, I don't even know whose turn it is.
It's
I don't even
mine.
know what
It was
round
his
we're
turn.
in.
In round 3, Team Ho 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 is going with one of my favorites. I'm going with the Buck Naked Deuce.
I almost went there with this one.
The Buck Naked Deuce is a good feeling. True
Buck Naked
story.
Deuce is awesome.
I used to not be able to deuce no matter where I was without being completely naked.
That's weird.
But it was
That
just
is, that is weird.
you learn to put your pants up off of the floor.
Because nobody likes to be called shitting in school.
No, but you also, the pants. It's very restrictive, right?
Yeah, you wanna be able to spread, let your
the
balls
ankle,
drop, yeah,
you
all
want to
that.
be able to spread out that way, that way when the shit's coming, it's not touching your cheeks, like it just comes out.
It's nice at home. It's nice at home.
Hits the
It's
water.
nice at home. You go right in the shower. You're butt naked. You go.
It's
I run
fantastic.
the shower. Hot
For some
water. Get it
reason-
steamy.
Yeah,
It's
thought
a
about-
nice deuce.
the
relax,
Buck Naked
get in the
Deuce is
shower.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
For some reason, this picture, I thought you were like in the woods for some reason.
You know who
And
does
then you
this?
guys,
I,
and then you guys explained. I was like, oh yeah, you could be like in the bathroom doing that.
I mean, you could be in the woods too.
You could be in the woods. Yeah.
Just for some reason, I think it's Deuce. It reminded me of like Sasquatch for some reason.
I don't
Like-
wanna be
like
vulgar.
barefoot, like bear buck. Like I don't know, just sounded like very woodsy for some reason.
I remember
Just
when
the
I
way
was
you explained
when
this.
I was in school, right? I used to love like rushing home because nobody would be home, and I would get butt naked,
Crank one.
right? No, well that too.
hell
but
yeah, you
I
gotta
get
crank it
butt
up before everyone
naked,
gets home.
I've got
and
time.
I would like leave the door open in the bathroom. Nobody was home, so just like fresh air coming in.
That's too
It's
risky.
nice.
Yeah.
Why?
Too
There's nobody's there.
Man. You never know who's gonna walk through that door.
No, you kind of do because nobody was there.
You never know if someone's getting off work earlier or someone is
Nah,
leaving
that's
school.
That's a
or-
perfect picture.
Somebody
to paint,
breaks
too.
in.
No, see, I could
Somebody
not.
breaks
I,
in,
I
I
was
mean-
never doing that. Like I was planning for
Somebody
every
breaks in,
possibility.
I'm screwed anyway. I mean, what's the difference? I'm not.
No, but if you got the door closed and locked like a human,
So if they
you
break
gotta-
in the front door, I got the
Well, but they're
bathroom
not-
door
listen.
to keep them at bay.
hey, nobody's walking into the toilet to freaking steal anything, so they might not even know you're there. If the door's locked, you got to
I'll roll the
layer.
dice.
You come at me buck naked, I'm running out of the apartment. Is
Have
how
you
I
guys
know.
ever? This is. I'm gonna get roasted for this. Have you guys ever like sat down to take a piss like voluntarily?
Just to piss?
Yeah. Like let me paint you a picture here, okay?
Oh, baby.
Did you wipe front to back to avoid infection?
You just woke up.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Have you removed your tampon?
No, it's well, you.
All right, first you're going with this.
You
yes.
teed it
All right,
up. Come on,
First of all, don't actually try if you haven't done this because it's that same relaxing feeling and less effort as like the door being open when you take a deuce or something like that. Let me paint you a picture. You just woke up, I don't know, tired, whatever. You gotta take your morning piss, as we probably all do. You gotta, I don't know, like put your fantasy lineups in or something like that. So you
Visualize
sit
it.
down on the toilet. You just go on your phone for a little bit. You just happen to be also taking a leak at the same time. You get up, you take a shower, you go to work. I don't know.
I feel like you're searching for approval. Is what
I'm
this
just asking
feels
a question.
like right now.
I mean,
I've never done that.
I would
never
say
done it
I've
just
done
to
that
piss.
like when I was drunk, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah,
That's different.
I gotta
That's
sit
different.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, but it came to the real world because I was listening to a podcast and somebody else like had the same like conversation, and I was like, oh, I think I have done that like when I've been drunk, just because like it's low
Easier.
energy.
Drunk is different because
yeah, but then it
There's
then
no
it, and then
aim.
it
You gotta
walked
aim.
into my-
Carry it over
I
to
carry
your real
it into
life?
reality.
Okay.
And I don't know, just like hey, right now, like PSA, like if you haven't like just taken a seat when you go take a leak, it's
Yeah.
it's a little
And next time you
it's a-
crap, throw the door open, be buck naked,
It's a little
Yeah.
real.
No,
It's
that's
a
been
little
run the
relaxing.
shower.
have a party.
Run the shower, get it steamy in there.
Yeah,
I'm
you got a
telling you,
roast
it's-
beef
it's
sandwich
low
while you're,
maintenance.
No,
you're
see,
eating.
that's disgusting.
I mean, that's
sandwich.
next.
How is that? I'm
That's
getting
ne-
rid
that's
of it.
next. I feel
no,
like-
no, I'm getting rid of the material.
No, but I feel
I'm
like
getting
you're
rid
like
of, no,
That's
no, that's
disgusting.
not next.
there's like a hierarchy, and you're
No.
moving toward it.
We're moving away from it.
You're moving toward like transcendence.
No.
And that's where I see you're naked.
What's crazy to me-
Shower on, eating a sandwich.
No eating. See,
looking
that,
at
you
porn.
ruin everything. That's
It's
all
crazy
at
that,
once.
that this even
Roast
came
beef
up
of all things.
Because I was thinking to myself, I was like, who was the animal that threw a soda can away in the bathroom here? I'm like, who the fuck is drinking? Who the fuck is drinking in the bathroom?
Well, let me tell you, it's probably one of you three.
Oh, of course.
I mean, how
me.
many buck naked craps have happened here? I don't want to know
That's
about.
true.
I've
yeah.
never taken a butt
I'm just
naked
saying,
crap
you
here.
might want to now check your employees to make sure that they're washing their hands before they return to work. That's all I'm saying.
Last thing I'll say about the peeing sitting down thing. It's only at home.
Wow, really?
I'm telling you have to try it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try it.
It's
I'm not
it's
gonna
it's
try
just
it
like
either.
you're not putting in any effort. You're
I
just
think you're
I'm not
I think
putting
you're
any
putting in
effort when
more
I'm standing
effort to
pissing
sit.
either.
no stop. You
Just
can
walk up to the toilet and piss.
yeah, but like you
It's
have
one
to
of the
like,
beautiful things about being a man.
No,
you just
Are
stand
you
there
doing
and
it because
piss.
you have to like point your shit down because you like piss on the wall?
No, I'm just saying like it's just a. There's people know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
All
If you know, you
right.
know.
Team Big Nick energy. Number 3.
Don't
I
do
think
that.
when you find out that someone likes you, I think that's a good feeling.
Oh,
it's
that's
kind of
so
like
sweet.
a
This
kind of like
guy's
a
all cute and cuddly over here with his first kiss and his
kind of like
finding out
a
somebody
well, it's
likes
kind of
you.
like a compliment from a good-looking woman. Like you find out somebody likes you. Oh, that's
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's the same
and
thing.
honestly, it works whether it's like they like you because they're attracted to you, or they like you. Oh, ma, he likes me. You know, it's good. It's a good feeling.
What did he just say?
Like
don't know
either way, like if somebody's attracted to you, they could like you that way, or
They could
man,
dislike
that
you.
guy thinks you're a pretty good guy.
I guess, but the only reason I didn't take this and didn't think about it is because like I feel like it does lose its luster after you're like not like it's
After
nice
you're-
in like high school and things like that when like your crush ends up liking you back and it's like oh man that's like an
It's
awesome
good anytime,
feeling.
man.
But like if like a coworker ends up thinking I'm a good coworker, that's cool, but like it's not something I love. Like it's not a moment I'm like
I'll
oh
love
wow.
that.
You go home and write it in your diary.
Dear
While I'm
diary.
sitting down on
Dear
the toilet.
diary. Dear diary.
As my cat has self-taught itself how to crochet.
Ooh, is it my turn again?
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
I don't. Some of these, we're starting to get slim here. Hmm.
Let me see. Are there any of these that I actually don't like? I'm trying to see.
I'm gonna go with sneezing without a napkin. And that seems to be freeing.
I just don't get that.
Like you can just
You
go.
don't get it. You don't get it.
Sneeze. You can
You
just.
don't gotta get it.
no, but I'm saying
You
like
never lived, brother.
I don't understand like why.
Freedom.
So
I
there,
don't
listen,
know.
Yeah, I don't know, like,
Everything's
when
got to
you-
be
when you're-
proper.
everything about him is like freedom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that,
I mean,
right.
it's
We're in
the
the
freedom.
USA.
It's the freedom
I don't know
of
what country
judgment.
you're living in, sir. We're in the U.S. of A. It's all
I just
about
think
freedom.
that there's rules in
just
society.
nice.
One of them is don't pass your E. coli
you don't have
through
to
a
be
sneeze
out
on me.
doing this, retard.
For me, whoa, wait.
Listen, if you
That's
do
a
a
hard R, and I'm keeping
listen,
it
Sneezes
in.
on
you
his
do
face.
We
you
don't
do a
condone that.
thermal like picture of somebody sneezing. You're not controlling it. If you don't have a napkin in front of your face, it's going everywhere.
For me, sneezing
that's
without a
what's
napkin is
freeing
like.
about
First of all, I'm. You know, if someone sneezes that's not in their elbow or like into something out in public, I'm like, oh, that's
Right.
I
so-
agree.
because it's easy to just
agree.
contain it, right? And it's courteous as well. But like when I like say like I'm at home and I feel a big fucking sneeze coming,
that's
I'm
right.
going in,
Letting
like,
it
I'm
fly,
sobbing,
baby.
Like, oh, like it's all one fluid motion. Like
Yeah.
you feel clear afterwards.
You're in the shower.
You can maybe scream a little bit when you
You're
sneeze.
eating a
Like,
roast beef
it's more of
sandwich.
like a yeah. So sneezing without a
The
napkin.
reason why it's so good is because you can never do it. So when you have when the stars align, right, and you know you're home, there's nobody immediately around you. You got a big one coming. I mean, it's just you feel your sinuses. It's not the same when you're holding it back. You're not really letting that that juice fly. You know what I'm saying? When you let it go, you really feel like you clear the sinuses.
So like is one of your drink like when you picture like something that would be a really cool experience, is it like living on an island by yourself with like a toilet, a shower, and just the ability to sneeze everywhere. Like
You're
the freedom.
you're missing a few key elements, but you're close.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like by yourself, freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wi-Fi?
Eli Manning.
No.
football.
Wi-Fi?
You have to repopulate
Yeah,
somehow.
strong Wi-Fi
TV.
signal would be clutch.
Yeah, I need my wife, my kids. That's about it. That's really about it.
Yeah.
I
So you're
could
just
literally
like-
do it.
So you're just like, all right, Typhoon Lagoon.
If I had
Essentially.
if I had a island, family, just a family, Wi-Fi, TV, basically everything I have on the first floor of my house on an island, I'd be good for, like basically forever.
Is this a real
Yeah.
situation? Like, how are you eating food and stuff like that? Like, you got crops and shit? Like,
What do you mean? No, I'm not doing that.
is
shit.
this like hypothetical, or is we talking
No,
like
this is hypothetical.
Yeah, food
Yeah.
food enters through a portal.
Yeah.
just
It's
happens to be there?
never
I got
Portaled
you.
food. Yes,
portaled food?
everybody knows about.
We should
portaled
coin
food.
that one.
Portaled food.
Next big thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that. You want to see people?
No,
I like you guys a lot. I want to see you.
no.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, when I'm coming here,
Okay,
I
you
love
gotta-
doing the show.
you better get real
I
for
love
no
all
reason.
of it. No, I'm just saying, but 9 times out of 10, much rather be alone. I mean, that's just the way I
Hey,
am.
I think we'll speak for everybody. I think we all think that.
There you go.
No, I think there's actually some strange people in the world that get their energy from being around other people.
Yeah, it's you.
And those people, no, not at all. Those people I find strange.
No, it's
I always
weird.
wanna be alone.
Like if you want to be around, like if you're actively seeking crowds of people, like just for like the enjoyment of being around people, that's strange.
Yeah.
Hey, I think each their own. Maybe if you enjoy it, then who are we to judge?
No, I'm saying you can enjoy it. I just don't understand it.
I was waiting for just
Yeah.
ridicule.
I mean, there's nothing better like my best friends, right? We don't got to even put much effort.
Yeah.
Like we don't
That's
have to
how you know
talk all
that-
the time.
That's how you know they're the besties for the resties.
Yeah.
Because-
Well, we still got 2 rounds left. Huh? All right, let's move it along. All right, so
Who's
with
up?
my
Is it
pick,
you? Is it fourth
team,
round?
Yeah, Team Vanilla Sky.
I'm gonna guess his next pick in my
You're not gonna
mind.
be able to guess my next pick. You don't know me.
Oh, I do.
Dad.
You don't know me, Dad.
Let's see.
I
me
don't
see.
want your life.
Football is your life. I do not want your life. All right, I'm going. When a movie makes you cry.
That's exactly it. That was my guess.
Well,
so
you
I
didn't-
do know you, son of a
didn't-
bitch.
You didn't say it.
He's like so
I couldn't say.
happy to prove
Just
that he
be
knows
lying.
you.
Yeah,
now let's
well,
cry
listen.
together.
So
I
weird.
know.
See,
I
I
know
told you
that
we
I
were
was
good
right.
friends.
I know that I was right. Your number one pick.
What's that movie for you?
A lot.
Pick one.
That's tough. I don't know off the top of my head.
I have an embarrassing one.
Do you remember the very first movie you ever cried at?
I do.
Yes.
I do too.
I do. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It was I want to say summer of 96, 97 maybe.
That's a bad movie title.
No, that was the time.
He doesn't know because he hasn't seen that
thinks that's
movie.
a
and he
movie.
thinks that's a
what
movie.
you
Say
name.
anything.
He's
Does
not
that
gonna
not
know.
sound like a
That
movie?
sounds like a bad movie.
That sounds like
Idiot.
a movie.
Fucking your sister. No, it's a terrible movie.
Maybe you cried because it was bad. I don't know.
So somewhere in 96 or 97. I can't pinpoint that year. It was in there.
Showgirls when you saw
Sounds
that
like-
30
sounds
foot
like a
vagina.
niche indie
It
film.
was Armageddon in
Oh,
movie
yeah.
theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Bruce Willis. I
Tell
don't
my
want to
d-
spoiler.
tell my
So
daughter.
the Bruce Willis part,
Tell my daughter
you gotta see
I
Armageddon.
love her.
That's a great part,
Yeah.
and I teared up, and
Yeah.
it was the first time that ever
Sends
happened.
Ben Affleck back to the space shuttle.
Yeah,
that
you're
part.
spoiling it for
It's-
the guy.
it's
He-
fine.
he's
not
never
gonna watch
watching
It
it.
sucks, right? So he's not.
He's
gonna
never
watch
watched it.
Yeah, that was my first time crying.
That's a good movie. That's,
Ever?
that's,
My-
that's
You
a
said
good
No,
cry.
like
I know.
for a movie.
That's a good cry.
Mine was King Kong. The very first
I didn't.
King Kong
see
back
that
in
one.
the 80s when
Oh,
when
wow, that's crazy.
when the mother died.
I didn't see it.
King Kong's mother, whoever.
So yours was
died
action and yours was action? You cried in an action movie? That was the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What was
I was young during the movie, but the mother had died, and it was like,
How old were
oh
you?
my god, I couldn't imagine if my mother.
He's trying to-
died by a gorilla.
He's trying to get off.
No, not my mommy died by a gorilla. It was
The gorilla's
fact
mother
of
died. I didn't see
Putting
it.
yourself in the shoes
King Kong's mom
of
dies?
the character. That's what you do in movies, like you do in books.
How old were you?
7 or 8, probably.
Okay.
maybe younger.
Okay.
six.
I think
I'm trying to think of mine, so I'm really working
Yeah.
through.
I was
If
like
you got
13.
yours,
I was
Okay, yeah.
13.
What was yours?
Well, I mean, mine sounds even more roastable after hearing yours was like action films for
Well,
no
it was
reason.
a really emotional part.
yeah, it's not really that
Wizards
part of
Waverly
it's not
Place
really
when
action.
Selena's character.
No. One that reminds me
The
of
Wizards
these,
of
which was
Waverly
probably,
Place,
like,
when they were mean to her, they were bullying Selena.
the first
Series finale.
the first time I think we,
When I found out she had
No,
lupus.
I want to know. No. Go. You're getting serious here. Tell us.
one that reminds me of your guys' time, which was probably like the second time, was I cried, like I teared up with Fast and Furious with the Paul Walker tribute. Like at the,
Okay.
All right.
but that wasn't the first time. The first time I vividly remember, and I've probably said this story before, but I came home from work, from school. There was nobody home. I went on Netflix. Like I can watch like a really like sappy movie, or a really like I can watch a movie that someone's gonna judge me for, but no one's home, so I
Wait,
watch
can
it.
I guess?
Sure, you're not gonna
Notebook?
Get, no.
Okay.
That movie was
was
okay. I wasn't a big Notebook fan. Either way, it was.
I don't cry for stuff like
It was
that.
Tyler Perry's Temptation, where like the husband cheats on the wife,
Yeah.
but like it's such a build up. I cried like a baby because like I mean it was two parents that were going through problems, and around that time so were mine. So I was like, I can't believe it. My parents did this.
So like a
crazy.
Medea movie. You cried at a Medea movie.
I've never seen a Medea
No,
movie.
it's the same guy, but they're
No, but he's made some like
I've seen
actual
Medea
movies. Is Medea where
he dresses up like the grandma.
I've never seen one of those, but it wasn't one of those.
I have seen those.
I, honest to God, can't. Like, I remember the situation around it, and it was right after I had, or we had Ansley, my first child. That I
don't cry,
remember.
you okay?
Yeah, we're crying him down.
He's thinking back.
And it was
Casablanca.
like it was a movie that had to do with like a death of a child, but I can't for the life of me remember what
What's
the
Eating
movie
Gilbert
was.
Grape?
Finding
No.
Nemo.
No.
A lot of kids died in the beginning of that movie.
Bambi.
No, I didn't cry. We
Was it Gone Girl? Or
we
something?
were too poor for
Oh,
cartoons.
this was a long time ago, right?
Oh, was
Well,
it?
it was 1996.
was it
was
My
the
Girl?
Oh, it could have been it was
My
something
Girl
like that.
was- My Girl was the
right.
most
Yeah.
Is that where the friend dies from the bees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Could have
saw
been
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, could have been
saw a
that
movie.
because
Look,
I
you saw a movie.
I remembered it was like up until that time. I know you find this hard to believe. Crying wasn't like encouraged in my family. I'm
What?
sure it wasn't encouraged in your family
No, it
too.
wasn't, no.
Yeah, my dad,
Put that tear back in there, boy.
that's right. You didn't like it,
Yeah.
but no, I remember. So it could have been that movie for all I know.
Okay.
Anyways,
Ben.
that was
Sounds
what
like
it
a
was.
winner.
Hey,
Next.
good
It's
conversation.
me. That was
starters
just you,
here.
right? That went. So now it's me. I'm gonna go with you know what? I'm gonna piggyback right off. Great segue. Crying when the mother died. I'm gonna go with approval of a parent, man. I think when
good
you're
one.
younger, you're always seeking the approval of parents. You want to do good by them. You don't want them to think that you're some jackass. You want
Loser.
them to be proud of you.
There you go.
You don't care that if your parents are proud of you.
I feel like I felt like they always were, so seeking approval.
This fucking guy.
This guy.
This guy. I feel like I always were, so.
So that's a good choice because that was one that I was considering too. It was between that one and this one.
I would have never picked that one.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I appreciate it, but it's just, I feel like it's
I probably would have picked this next.
it's one of the more boring picks. But I put it put it there for that reason.
do you have a situation where like you remember when your dad or mom said they were like there was an approval? Because like I remember the exact moment when I realized, holy shit,
No, they don't
this
say
guy
it.
doesn't want me dead.
Well, my dad says it. My dad says it all the time, but it doesn't hit the same.
Why do you hit me all the goddamn time?
I-
If you're
listen,
telling me
this
that
is
you're
true.
proud of me, God
I
damn it.
got into a car accident. It was pretty bad. I had to have surgery. So like I was like 23, right?
Rhinoplasty.
No, because it didn't take. If so, it
Don't
was
they
like
just like cut legs off in back in the day. They don't like do surgery.
yeah, it was hit or miss.
What? Oregon Trail?
They just
Yeah.
get
I
rid
got
of
hit
the
by a
limb.
horse. No. Anyways, so I'm like 23. I'm 23, and I'm in the
Scurvy.
hospital, and my dad's like lingering back. It's like right before visiting hours are over.
Yeah.
Everybody else has said, "You'll be fine. I'm taking
"Don't you
off."
ever quit on me
My
again.
dad's there, and he's like lingering, and I could tell he's like having trouble.
Leaving?
No, he's like having trouble saying
Saying
something.
something?
you know?
Rob.
He's like talking about. So
He's like you
So
know
he goes-
you know.
he goes, "Hey, I'm proud of you." So I laughed and I go, "Dad, I'm not dying. I'm just having surgery on my leg." Like
Yeah.
But
He's like, never mind.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Forget it.
he left out. He's never to be spoken of again. Hey, this moment dies between us. Anyways,
mother.
yeah. So I like that one, but mine would have been, and this is truer the older I get.
Don't
with
take my
like, you know,
pick,
and I
please.
mentioned this a couple times.
You're taking my
Basically,
pick.
had my same four friendships.
Yeah, you're taking my pick here.
30 years, man. Talk with the guys. Like, I was just on a trip with 3 of my 4 best
Emotional
friends.
talks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And our
very
wives.
necessary.
And the wives had gone to sleep early. We're having a drink on the porch.
Yeah.
Over. We were in a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
St. John. Man, we're looking at the ocean, and you know, my friend Jay said something. He's like, "Man, you know, I'm really proud of you guys." Like, seriously, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, looking away a little
Don't
bit.
stop crying now.
Hug me,
Rocky.
brother.
You can see the ocean from the river.
Jay, I love you, Jay. You know, like, you know. But no, it was, you know,
Year warning.
these things.
Yeah.
These things come.
No,
like,
they're
more
very important, and I'm
Yeah.
learning that as a young adult.
important. Yeah.
I'm
You don't want to
laughing at
leave
the
it. You want to
things
say
that are
it, right? You want to say it. You know, because
Yeah.
you think you know, but it's good to hear every
You
once in a
gotta
while.
talk
Where
to,
can,
talk
you
to
see,
the
where can you
boys.
see the ocean from the St. John's River?
I mean, you can see the ocean if you look real far. You got good eyes. I mean, I know your eyes are, you know, diminishing because you're like 50.
Two
But
things
they
that
are.
you should take from this episode: talk to your friends and try to be
Well,
sitting
just a
down.
wholesome
And shit
episode, huh?
naked.
Hey, listen, it's one of
And
the
shit naked.
8 wonders of the world.
Yeah. All right. Well, that you took my pick, and I don't want to take number 17.
Why not?
I'm gonna
Because
have.
it's happened.
Because that's
Well, I also don't want
how
to
they
take.
figure out that the jig is up.
Well, I don't want to take 13 either because I really don't care about that.
Oh,
Sure.
I don't know if I believe that.
You know what?
really
I
don't.
vouch for him. I've seen the pictures on his social media. He
don't-
doesn't care.
I don't care.
He really doesn't care.
Well, I don't like how you're like saying it a few times.
I mean, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He
But
doesn't
like,
care.
but like when
All right,
Samara.
okay, what are you trying to
Hey,
say?
when Samara posts a picture of him and her at like one of the concerts, like Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
I've
you
never
know,
been to a Taylor
any of
Swift
those,
concert.
Well, let's
he's
let-
like, "Ooh, how many likes did I get?"
yeah, maybe.
No, I really don't care.
He doesn't care. I know.
Where's the? I just.
What are you trying to
There's
say
only
about?
4 left.
I know I'm getting.
guy.
I'm getting.
You lost them?
Yeah, I did.
Come on.
Oh, drunk piss in an alley.
It's good.
Nice.
I'm surprised it didn't go earlier.
I do want to say this.
Nothing
though.
like it.
Is it
Hot,
weird? Is it
steaming
weird
piss.
sitting down in an alley to piss though?
For me, it's not the
He
alley.
squats.
It's not the alley part. For me, it's the fact that you like. In this situation, you really had to go.
You gotta go bad.
Oh, you
So
gotta
for
go
me,
real
it's
bad.
like moment you love when you finally get to take a piss.
So-
like when you you get to unleash.
You grew up here, right?
Yeah, I'd say
All right,
so.
so you won't relate. I know you guys will. Drunk at the bar, it's cold as shit outside.
Oh,
but
yeah, this
you're
was-
hot as hell in the bar. And whatever, you're outside and you take that hot piss in the
right.
cold weather.
saying
oh,
hot
God.
piss.
Well, and the best
beautiful.
thing about it is,
You see the steam coming off it. It's not.
Yeah.
It warms you up while you're going. For
well, and
some
if it's
reason.
better if there's snow and you're pissing in
and
the
you can
snow.
draw.
But also, what's
I've been in
great
the
is
snow before,
you're
as a
probably
youth.
one drink too many, so you're kind of like, you're like not drunk, but not drunk. And like the cold air, like kind of wakes you up, and you're like, "Oh, I
yeah,
gotta get my
that's
shit
good. Yeah,
together."
yeah, yeah.
you know,
That's
you
true.
gotta
Where am I
rebound.
talking to
Yeah.
yourself?
Oh, come on, Rock. You can make it back to the bar. You gotta come. You're talking yourself in.
Where am I?
Yeah, the cold is
Listen,
like.
it's an underrated moment.
Yeah.
Very
It's an
underrated.
moment.
I didn't understand this until I got older, but when I was younger, we had neighbors that during the summer it would almost be like a block party, right? We'd throw this huge picnic, hundreds of
Sounds like a
people,
nice
right?
neighborhood.
So everybody's houses were kind of open for business, right?
Gold
Like everyone could go
shavings.
in and use the bathroom.
That's great.
And a bunch
What?
of kids were all playing in the
Mark's going house to house, getting naked and grabbing.
No, it's all neighbors. It's like it's in the picnics in everybody's yard.
Are you about to pick
So, like,
17?
Huh? No. I'm talking about this is the drunk piss thing. And I didn't understand it until I was older. So all the kids were in one house. We're sitting around. We're watching a movie, and one of the guys, one of the older uncles, goes into the bathroom.
Here we go.
And he's in there for a hot minute, right? And he comes out, and he does one of those. He goes, "Better than sex, boys. Better than sex." And you didn't understand it till you're older,
And I'm thinking
you're
number
like,
17.
"Holy shit!"
With my pick.
now as you're older, like he took a drunk piss. He was probably holding on to one for a very long time.
It's tough.
Finally found an open bathroom.
Yeah.
And there it
Well,
was.
it's chemical. I mean, like your brain literally creates endorphins for. I'm buzzkilling this. I'm sorry.
No, it's so cool. Keep going.
No, yeah.
Please.
It's like your pictures.
I finally like saw myself.
Everybody
doing
turn
it
to page
in the moment.
52 in the textbook. We're gonna go over.
I just think it's kind of cool how your brain
endorphins.
does that because your brain knows you really need to go bad. So we're
It
like,
is
we're gonna
cool,
make
man.
it. We're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
make
fight
it,
or flight, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it when you gotta piss.
Absolutely. All right, who's up?
I think it's no wait.
Oh
no,
yeah, it is
Phil,
my
it's Phil's
turn, right?
yeah.
All right, so
Final
I'm
round.
going.
round 5.
I'm going with being groped. So, obviously, this is depending on who's groping you.
This was pick 17 for anyone that's watching, because they won't get that since the graphic won't have
Oh
numbers.
yeah, that was the pick 17 we kept referencing. Yeah, being groped. I'm picturing it like being groped by a girl or something. That's happened, and that's great. I
This
like that.
Only could be a moment you love when like your girlfriend or your wife gives you a little butt
Or
slap
a girl
something.
when you're single.
That's true. Or like I guess
You guess.
I thought
When
about this more as
you're like prime years, like when I was single and I'm out and I'm like freaking looking for it. What are you talking about? If I get groped by a girl and
Groped is
she's
such a
halfway
dramatic word.
attractive, my testosterone's through the roof. It's awesome. I
sounds
love
like
it.
low standards.
I don't give a shit what it sounds like. I mean, it is what it is.
I thought about this as like you're walking past your wife in the kitchen, they like slap you on the butt.
Well, that's not a grope. That's just a slap on the.
that's I guess that's just what I pictured.
I mean, a nice sensual grab of the ass. That's a grope.
Okay.
A slap on that. I mean, Derek Carr did that to Alvin Kamara Sunday. I mean,
So
that's
you
not the same thing.
I guess. I don't know if I can remember a time I was groped and liked
no. Well, I mean, hey,
it. Groped is a strong word, man.
groped. I've been groped. You haven't been groped?
Like what, they copped like a man boob?
Grab my stuff. That's a grope, right?
They got a man titty. They were going
Well,
for a little
I wasn't
squeeze.
always overweight.
Well,
So.
Hong Kong.
No, they grabbed my cock. Been
All right.
digging for it
All
here,
right.
so now you know.
My bad. Yeah, I
There
guess
you
I
go.
did there. Can't relate
nobody's
to you on
been
this.
groped?
No,
All right,
man,
okay.
no.
I'm the only one. I guess.
What?
No,
You
no,
gotta-
no,
you
no,
gotta
no.
tell
I
Uncle-
mean, I get
Uncle
the
Johnny.
energy.
How you feeling?
Yeah,
No,
I
but
get
I'm
the
saying,
energy.
why
Well,
is everybody quiet?
I
Everybody's
think
been
it's kind of
groped.
like I haven't just somebody hasn't walked up and goes like nothing like that. I think there's like
When in
been
a
like
bar, when you're
there's
in a
been like
club,
maybe
nothing?
you're like unexpectedly kissing, like you're out and you didn't expect it to go there, but
Somebody
you're
else
there,
reaches in.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
then
one.
she does,
Okay.
that's
that's a
happened,
grope.
yeah, which is
Okay.
good.
That's a
That's a
grope.
good film.
That's
I just
Okay.
I make gropes synonymous with like unsolicited or like unwarranted. So
Because-
maybe that's
That's
So
because
like
you're,
you're
it's 'cause you're
thinking like
young
the
and
Urban
that's
Meyer grope is where your head goes.
yeah, kind
Well,
of.
I don't think
but I
that
guess,
was. I don't think that was unsolicited.
But if
to
you're
be fair.
like if you're kissing somebody and they do like cop a feel or something like that, then yeah. But
or a girl that you think is cute walks by, grabs your ass or something like
no,
that.
yeah. I guess that just isn't.
It's a grope.
yeah.
You see the definition, I guess.
Oh, you think like the worst thing of everything.
No, you know what it is?
I've lived a
Like
hard
honestly, like I don't know if you guys have ever. There's a game that I recommend you guys get
Twister?
play with your kids. That's a good game too.
Okay.
It's called read a book.
It's called Bridging the Gap. And so what it is like it's got everything from like Boomer, Gen X, like Millennial, like it's got all and
Yeah.
Talking words out.
yeah, and you're playing, and normally you got a team where like you got one of each on a team, and it helps you because like it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like he just thinks like a Gen Y.
Yeah.
Like.
I refer to myself as a zillennial.
Well, whatever, but that's even, I mean, okay, right there, like things like that. Because like he expects a grope is automatically,
Bad
you
thing.
touch,
Yeah.
But like for us, okay.
Yeah, come grope.
Did you sign the waiver before you did that?
Hey, you get your cheeks squeezed. You know it's.
I don't know what you go by, they, them, but please back up.
there he
See,
goes.
now you're just digging into it for no reason,
Big
yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, I was getting a soda milk at the parlor, and somebody grabbed my cheeks, and I was okay with it. Who cares if it was Uncle Johnny?
Soda milk is great.
What did he say? Soda milk. Wow.
I want to sit back and enjoy this battle here.
Stop.
That's all I got.
Whose turn is it? It's
All right, it's mine.
it's you. All
Round
right.
5. So there's only 2 left. They're both
Sure.
picture oriented. I guess
Okay.
out of the 2,
Which one you like better?
you probably feel better, I guess, when people like your picture, right? So like
Yeah.
you're somewhere cool, you post a picture, you're
Everybody
like, oh,
likes
check
it. I was
this
gonna
out.
mention
Everyone's
this about
like,
Mark.
Everybody
Everybody
wish
likes
I was
it.
there.
Yeah.
a shot.
You might be
Sarah.
waiting for it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut
I
you
feel like that's the worst of the two.
What, then posting one that you like?
Yeah, because then you care more because you liked it because you thought it was a good picture.
Well, no, I just
Yeah,
don't
but
give a
like-
shit about we call Tara Razzi. We're like, you don't have to live our lives through the lens because she's always the one taking the pictures.
I mean, I appreciate it though because
know?
like I keep up with what you guys are doing. Like it's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I-
nice to know what's
and it's
going
not-
on.
I appreciate
like, if
it.
it wasn't
Hey, where's
for her-
Mark tonight? Oh, he's right here, and then
Yeah,
I go
he's
there.
in pajamas. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, look, he's getting
If she
bobo.
didn't take pictures, like we would literally have no pictures
Right,
of
unicycle,
anything.
all right.
But it's cool. Like when I go
Look,
through
he's
and I
eating
look
a
at the
roast beef
pictures,
sandwich naked in the Johns.
It's
Oh, Mark
is
does
he
sit and
pissing
pee.
while he's eating the roast beef sandwich?
No, I actually like this because I think that like again, this is like at your stature, right? You're going to some nice places. Right? He's
Yeah.
going to Steamboat.
Yeah.
He can't say, look at me, I'm in a freaking cabin in Steamboat. But he
Yeah.
can post a picture of like, oh, look, snow. You know, and then people are like, oh, where are you at? You know, like it's kind of
that's
like
how you leave breadcrumbs.
it paints a picture of like
Yeah.
this guy's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
only
Look at
working
this
2
guy.
or 3 days a month,
Yeah.
and he's going to Steamboat,
Selling houses left and right. It's crazy.
fixing ACs in his multiple residences.
We have fun here.
So, but I will say, there's a different. You post a picture, you may not want I hope everybody likes this, but when you pop on and you see the hearts,
Yeah.
you get
It's
a
a good-
little
it is.
that's cool.
I've become numb to that, to be honest.
No, liking it to art.
I can't have opinions.
I care for
No,
the.
liking it to this show though. Like every time we post a clip and it gets a lot of views, you're
it's
like,
cool
dude,
to see people
that's
like yourself.
awesome.
Yeah,
man.
there you go. So
A
that's
lot of
not like
people
you
related.
exactly, but like
because you
you're.
said picture.
Well, they're pictures.
Shit.
Their videos.
A movie is a movie.
I mean,
My God, you were getting way too goddamn literal.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gay.
It is, you know, it is kind of weird because
there's like one detail between them. I have to nitpick.
well,
Like,
I
Yes,
believe he
that's
doesn't
right.
care
That's
about
true.
pictures, but he
Yeah.
is the first to say, "Hey, we had 10,000 likes on our
no,
video."
of
That's
course.
true.
But
I
that's,
posted-
that's,
Did you see
that's
my
my
clip
job.
is the most viewed?
Well, who's
That's
next?
my job.
You're next.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but he has a wild card though.
Okay, so your pick. All right. Yeah, I got you.
Yes,
Wait.
I got the wild card, and I think I
okay.
got the best.
So
of
he-
course,
so
I
he's
should.
next.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
should
just-
with the wild card. I think it should be the best pick of the draft, right?
maybe.
So, and this is like again, this is another
Yeah,
thing
some
where
pretty cool moments.
Moments
you
you
know-
love when you have another daughter into the world.
now, I mean, that would be good, and that was when I
You
thought
would
about.
pick something like that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like how you felt
Childbirth,
when you go to the
Something-
animal
no, just like
shelter.
something really boring.
Literal
mean,
Zach
like-
hasn't had any children, so he can't.
Yeah,
pick
but when
that.
you go to the animal
When I
shelter
picked
and
up
like
my
that
animal-
black kitten runs up to you and like, oh, he's rubbing my leg. Oh, Samara. You know, like
you have a cat.
you do have a cat.
but I don't have multiple cats
What are we
with
gonna name 'em?
sweaters.
Yeah, but
Bagel.
Cream
cat,
cheese coconut.
cat needs a friend. Cream cheese coconut's a good
Come here,
name.
toaster strudel.
Toaster Strudel's a good name.
So this is what I said, and I think this is now for me.
Yeah.
This is something I love. Like I love when Trisha tells me she's proud of me. Like when I know that, like you
You need affirmation. Huh?
no. Well, not from everybody, but from like the person you've chosen to
wife,
do
yeah.
life with, right? Your significant other. And
Yeah.
Trish and our relationship,
like they're
most
better
of the
picks.
time, we're cracking on each other. Most of the time, she's like, "Hey, you're not that great. You're a piece of shit."
you are,
You know,
though.
like
Yeah.
So she's keeping me humble. And then when she says,
She sprinkles a
"Hey, man,
little bit
that was really good," or like, hey,
Yeah.
that to me, I'm like,
Hey, I didn't know you could fix that AC.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you could
Wow, you did a light
glue
did the
that
light bulb?
ashtray back
Yeah, but
together.
isn't it kind of a slight though that they're surprised that you are able to do something or like?
Yeah, listen,
that
any
it made
good
you proud?
relationship, when they're sharing a room with you and sharing your life, they're a little bit surprised when you do something good. I mean,
Yeah, that's
they're walking in, you're shitting naked. Like, listen, there's some pride when they're like, wow, man, or like, like
okay.
you celebrate. To me, and maybe you guys feel the same way, the person when you get good news, first person you want to go to.
Yeah.
My wife, right? Samara for you, Niche. So like, yeah,
I
no,
said
that's
you're
a
a
big one for
leash.
me. Niche.
Niche. No, niche is good.
Yeah.
Niche lies.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
I think
So you-
not, and I will say of our wives, I think Tara is probably like pretty good about telling you, good job, Mark.
Words of affirmation, you're saying?
I think more so through.
Social media.
Yeah, she does like. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know.
she does a lot of posting when it comes to stuff like that. I
Yeah,
think
but
she
it feels
just-
good, right?
Yeah, because I mean, she puts a lot of our life onto social media.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like, we'll sometimes make fun of like other people that do it because we're like, all right, we know what goes on. You're looking good through the lens, but like she really puts like everything that like happens like it happens like that online.
Yeah.
And it is. I mean, it's pretty cool because you're like,
Well, I remember
wow.
when you
So
fixed your
that
house.
moment was like really cool for her.
When you
It's cool
fixed
'cause you
your
can look
last
back at
house that you
pictures, too.
sold,
That's true.
and you
It's like
fixed the stairs, and she
photo
posted,
album.
"Look what my husband did." Like
Yeah.
that's it. Listen, I do. Like I actually fix a fair amount at the house,
Yeah.
albeit you guys don't believe that. Trisha,
No, you don't believe we fix things.
well, no, I do actually, but like Trisha's like. All right, so that's your job. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
Tara's posting
Yeah.
pictures. Look at my husband did all the stairs.
No, but don't
Trisha's
get
like,
it twisted. While it's
No,
happening,
so when
she's
she
like,
said that, all right, go cook something.
yeah.
don't get it twisted. While
What
it's
do you want?
happening,
What do you
she's
want,
like,
a
what the
cookie?
fuck is taking so long? Like, are you gonna
Yeah.
fix these things? Why
She's
do they
like, babe,
look
I want
like
to
this?
post my picture in the prime time
and
for
then-
algorithm.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
And then she
The
posts a
algorithm
picture.
says I got to post it at 6, but like Trisha's like, what do you want? That's your job. Cookie? Come on.
Then I see the picture and it's like, my husband did an amazing job. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, you could have told me. I'm right here.
This
At
is
least,
like,
at least
listen,
she's
next to
representing
you.
you well.
Listen,
hashtag
I built a-
surprised by my husband. Hashtag.
Oh, I
he
built
did
a
okay.
closet. I built a closet once.
Can't believe it.
I was like really proud of myself because I had never done it before. I'm putting
Hashtag
up
I won't
drywall and
file
all
for
that kind of
divorce.
stuff. I come out, I go, hey Trish, look at this. She goes, what are you taking a picture every time I fold a shirt? I'm like, what the hell?
Dang, get
in
wrecked.
there and say thank you. Come on.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So like that's our relationship.
That's
so when she
good.
tells me good job, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that's few and far between. I'm gonna bask in this
That's
for a
how you
moment.
like to receive your love. I get it.
All right, well, I guess I'll just put a bow on this and take the only pick that's left. Posting a cool picture of yourself, which I actually do think is better than the one that gets a lot of likes because, like, I don't know, you enjoyed posting that one. You liked it.
You enjoyed
Yeah, you did it for me. You did it for you.
When was the last picture that you posted that you like?
That I thought I looked
Don't
cool in.
act like you don't go back to check to see if people looked at it.
I really don't because I put hide like count and then I just don't worry
So
about
why
it.
do you have it up?
Have what up? Like the last
Why
post
do you
of my,
put a picture up?
Last post of on my Instagram, I went on a trip to Arlington with my friends, so I posted
So
pictures
why
of
did
that.
you post
No,
it?
I know, but why?
I liked them.
But
But why
just
you have
look
to
at
put?
them.
If you didn't care if anybody else knew about it, why
Because
did
you
you
can
put
get
it
them
up?
off your camera roll.
Well, that's you're just explaining how it happens. I'm saying
No, I said I liked it, and then I didn't want it on my camera roll, so I posted it. Those are two reasons.
so you don't want to keep.
So
it
then
in
it's
your camera
there
so
in
you
your
post it on
memories, right?
Instagram.
Yeah, that way it's always there. I just go back and fucking screenshot if I want. I don't know if I want it on my camera roll.
I guess you talked your way out of that. Yeah, that makes sense.
That is such an odd way, though.
I don't.
I was
I
honest,
honestly,
yeah.
back in the corner. You
he
talked your way out
doesn't
of it.
post enough for me to like. I think
I
he might
don't.
be actually honest there. Like he's not posting as much.
Pictures for me. I mean, like video. Like yeah, I'll be the first one to say like, oh, like our reel got 10K, but that's because one, it's kind of a job. We're putting work into it, so we want results.
Yeah.
And two, well, no, I guess that's it. We just want results.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
fine.
I don't. I think that.
So give us results.
I think when I post anything I post, I think is cool.
I just,
Or
don't,
would've
I just
posted.
don't care for the like.
Right.
I grew up
And
with
I do
Instagram
like when people
being,
like it. Yeah, I think this is cool. Do you think it's cool?
I
Cool.
cared a lot more when I was like in middle school or like early high school. Like if something didn't get 100, I'd delete it.
Oh,
But
that's crazy.
that's what it was.
crazy.
I grew up
Yeah.
when I think it was 8 when Instagram
That's
came
crazy.
out. Like that's just what it was.
Yeah, I
Most
guess.
of mine are like now. Like
Yeah,
it's
I was
like,
too old when it all happened for us
Yeah.
to be looking at it.
Like I've been so like burnt
My bad.
Yeah.
like sensory wise from like I guess this is getting deep like
Yeah,
judgment
No, but
online like
no,
don't
but I
care.
go with like the memory because if you post a picture,
It'll pop back
it's
up.
back up there. Yeah.
But
so
it's
like
crazy 'cause
for me, it's always my daughters,
lot of
me and
my-
my daughters.
my camera roll is like screenshots of things I need to remember or like memes.
I do that too. Yeah.
Plus, you have a completely unique perspective because you grew up with.
Yeah,
this
no,
too. So,
I'm telling you,
this
like
is
it's numb
all
to me.
you've known.
Yeah, like I don't, and I feel like I might be the minority of my age for that because like I don't.
It's because you're getting old.
Well, but also like people my age still care about that kind of stuff with like likes and I didn't get enough comments or comment on my video or repost it for me so it gets to more people. Like, sure,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just look at my Instagram. There's like 7 pictures on there. The last one is from like July. It was a trip I went on.
Like I'd be interested to play that game because like the generational gaps. It's like to see the world through like my children's eyes and like how they're growing up in such a social media world, and like same thing. You
Yeah.
know, they'll probably post pictures just to get them off their camera roll, like things like that. Like it's just
It's all storage.
It's so like it's such a unique way
sponsored
to
by Bridge the
see
Gap.
things.
Watch my bridge.
Maybe,
Hey, and
maybe
guys,
sponsored us.
I'm gonna put a ball on this. Hey, good show, nice talk, almost an emotional talk with the guys.
Oh.
We thank you guys for checking this out, guys. On Draft, please like and subscribe Hit the notification bell if you're watching us on YouTube. Listen to wherever you listen to other podcasts. You can find us on all socials at GOM Podcast. Please like and comment there. We'd appreciate that. We want you guys to like it.
That's a moment we love.
Yeah, and go to the playlist on YouTube. You can find all our back catalog of all these. We have, we're getting close to like.
Yeah, we have like
I think we're at
60.
300, 400 videos.
Yeah, and that's Guys on Sports. Watch Guys on Sports if you like football, fantasy sports. Catch us on Chalkboard. All the links are in our bios. Search all thing Guys On. All right, we love you.
Well,
Maybe not all